What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters, man. Let's get right off into this thing, man. Let's talk about this. Hey, check this out. Man, it come down to this, man. Cut and dry. The Lakers and the Clippers. That's what it come down to. Who got the better team? Who you think coming out of the West? Who would be the 2020 NBA champions for next year? The Clippers or the Lakers? That's what it basically comes down to. Now, some people say the Clippers, some people say the Lakers. But one thing we do know, the Staples Center gonna be rocking. And this have now birthed a new rivalry. Because the Clippers and Lakers never been a rivalry. The Clippers never won nothing. The Lakers always, them in Boston, been dominating the NBA when it comes to championships. So the Clippers now have become a rivalry, seeing that they acquired Kawhi Leonard, Paul George. But the way that they did it just made this a rivalry. Kawhi knew he wanted to join the Clippers, but he wanted somebody to go play with him. He tried to recruit Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, Kawhi, Jimmy Butler, but none of them wanted to come with him. Somehow they ended up getting Paul George. But he had the Lakers believing he was going to sign with the Lakers. Held them off that long while all of the free agents started getting taken off the market, because the Lakers didn't care. Because as long as they believed they was getting Kawhi Leonard, it didn't matter all the other free agents was leaving, because they had the best player they believed was coming to them. Only for Kawhi Leonard to snake them in the back, to really make them think that he was coming there, so all the players could be taken off free agency, so the Lakers couldn't build and stack a strong roster behind Anthony Davis and LeBron James. So when mostly all the free agents was gone, the top big ones and everything, then Kawhi Leonard announced where he was going along with Paul George to the Clippers, leaving the Lakers at a disadvantage. Or was it a disadvantage? Because soon that announcement was made, the Lakers picked up DeMarcus Cousins, Rajon Rondo, JaVale McGee, Danny Green, Avery Bradley. So that actually even worked in their favor. Rather than getting one specific person, they picked up five dominant persons. Five dominant persons. Now let's talk about this. Who have the advantage? The Clippers or the Lakers? Now, the Lakers didn't make the playoff last year due to LeBron James' injury. Before the Lakers missed the playoffs, when LeBron was there healthy, LeBron had them in the fourth place. Then he went down with a groin injury that put him on the side. And they went from fourth place to 10th place. Even when Bron came back, he still was hurt and wasn't 100%. This hurt them. They didn't make the playoffs. And you know how dangerous the West is. Every game count all the way up to the last game. In the Western Conference Finals, you could be in the third position, lose one game, and drop down to the eighth position. That's how strong the West is and how close those games be all the way up to the end. And that's what happened with the Lakers. And LeBron missed the championship. But the Clippers made the championship. They had a good, strong team being led by Doc Rivers. You had Lou Williams, Sixth Man of the Year, along with Montrezl Harrell. He a beast in the paint. Patrick Beverly, man, one of the best defenders in the game when it comes to point guard things. So, and then they had Gallinari. He was nice. With Zubac, they was nice. They made the playoffs, you know what I'm saying, without having a marquee superstar. Now you bring in Paul George, and you bring in Kawhi Leonard, two superstars to go with that lineup. Oh, definitely, they was number one, baby, put over the top. Like, oh, the Clippers, the team to beat. Especially since Durant is out for the whole year, and ain't no telling what's gonna happen with Klay Thompson trying to recover from his ACL. So definitely, this open for the Clippers, or is it? Because let me tell you something. As good as Kawhi Leonard and Paul George is, no matter what nobody say, they not LeBron James. You can hate them all day long. They not LeBron James. You got to keep in mind what this man been doing his whole entire career for like 16 years. This man been dominating the game from the moment he stepped on the NBA court and haven't had a bad season yet. Every year, his stats and numbers are still the same. 16 years of pure dominance. Think about this, y'all. The number one scorers in the NBA is averaging somewhere around 28 to 30 points at the most. LeBron is averaging those same points. And listen, LeBron is averaging those same points, choosing to be a passer. Not shooting first, like Harden and Durant and them. They shoot first before they pass. LeBron is averaging the same points, playing his entire career as a passer first. Imagine if he just decided to go greedy like they would. And he already averaging the same points they are, choosing to be a passer first. Y'all don't get that, do you? Not only that, let's look at their rosters. Here's the Clippers roster. Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Patrick Beverly, Zubac, Mo Harkless, Lou Williams, Montrell Harris, Rodney McGruder, Jerome Robinson, Landry Shamet. That's a nice, solid team. They strong, and they benching good, too. They got a strong starting five, and they benching good. Most likely, they starting five will look something like this. Patrick Beverly at point guard, Landry Shamet at shooting guard, Kawhi Leonard at small forward, Paul George at power forward, Montrell Harrell at center, Zubac coming off the bench, Lou Williams coming off the bench. That's a crazy 1-2 punch right there. They benching deep, along with my bad. Along with Mo Harkless, they got a nice little bench. Okay. Now let's talk about the Lakers. Now the thing about the Clippers is, okay, you got Paul George who can shoot it. Let's break this down. You got Paul George who can shoot it, Kawhi Leonard who can shoot it, Patrick Beverly can shoot it sometime, but they definitely got defense. Montrezl Harrell is a beast, so they definitely got defense. They loaded with defense, okay? Plus, they got people who can score. Lou Williams coming off the bench and score. If I'm them, I would have started Lou Williams as a point guard, but it is what it is. They're going to maybe roll with Beverly. But with that being said, they loaded with scoring power and defense. But this the same as the Lakers. The Lakers have LeBron James, Avery Bradley, Danny Green, Anthony Davis, DeMarcus Cousins, Rajon Rondo, Kyle Kuzma, JaVale McGee, KCP, Dudley. Their starting five looks something like this. LeBron James will be playing the point guard, which is perfect. Perfect. Because it also preserves his body. His court vision is unlike any other. And for the first time in LeBron's career, we giving him more than enough to work with. Bron never had to work with something like this in his career at all. Mind you, he had Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, but at the time, they wasn't in their prime and things like that, man. That wasn't really nothing. You get what I'm saying? You got Anthony Davis, 26 years old. You understand what I'm saying? And you got LeBron James. See, here's the advantage I give LeBron over Kawhi and Paul George. And anybody in the NBA, especially with this team LeBron got. LeBron can do the best with what he got better than anybody. Kawhi Leonard, he's not a facilitator like LeBron is. He ball handling ain't really all that good neither. He can pass when he in trouble, but Bron do this stuff effortlessly. Effortlessly. And when you giving him DeMarcus Cousins and Anthony Davis, 2 7-footers that he could just feed the ball to, along with Avery Bradley and Danny Green and Kyle Kuzma, who also could shoot and play. And look, I got to go with LeBron on this. Because I'm telling you, man, Bron got more than enough to work with. More than enough. And I love the fact that when Bron can get out the game, Rondo can continue to carry that offense. That's what he does. You got to keep in mind, when Rondo was in New Orleans with DeMarcus Cousins and Anthony Davis, they did good in the playoffs. They just couldn't beat Golden State. Golden State put them out because they had too many weapons with Kevin Durant and them. They had too many shooters. But Rondo definitely had them boys working. You know what I'm saying? They swept Portland. They put Portland out in the first round, met Golden State in the second round. When Rondo was there with DeMarcus Cousins and Anthony Davis the year before last. He had them boys balling. He know how to run that offense. They familiar with each other. And that's how he play. I got to go with the Lakers, man, because I believe they're going to control the game for everybody. They got defense and they got offense. And I can't bet against LeBron because he got more than enough help. He got way more than enough help. This is the best team I believe LeBron James ever had in his whole entire career. I definitely believe it. And when you giving him that much help, who played basically his whole entire career doing everything. See, think about this. Every year, in LeBron's whole career, he led his team in scoring, rebounding, and assisting. Scoring, rebounding, and assisting. This would be probably the first year in his entire career where he probably don't lead the team in scoring or the rebounding. But he definitely going to have a breakout year. Man, NBA for 2019-20 finna be crazy. And I can't wait. But if the Clippers and Lakers ever want to meet in the playoffs, I definitely got the Lakers over the Clippers. In probably 5 games. Because at the end of the day, Paul George, you live by the 3, you die by the 3. And I take LeBron them, professionalism, court vision, tempo, floor of the game over them any day. I don't know, but it's just an opinion. Ain't none of this stuff factual. Who y'all got? The Clippers or Lakers, if they ever want to meet? And how y'all like the new rivalry between the Clippers and Lakers? And it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment that's in question. It's yours. Subscribe to Battle Truth.